Hey, what's up guys, this is Charlie Lin. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you a distributor of Bitcoin miners and all kinds of other brands of miners. They're a distributor, so they need to have a very large capital to procure these miners from many different kind of brands, including Bitmain and Antminer, Bobcat miner and everything. It requires a lot of capital, maybe millions of US dollars to do that. They need to stock a lot of miners, and they will set up the price based on the Bitcoin fluctuations and also depending on how many miners are available right now in the market. They get a loan to buy these miners, so they will have to pay a lot of interest. So in that kind of way, they need to make handsome margin on the miners because they risk a lot to get these miners ready. That's the reason why you will find the miner prices much higher than the original price listed by the brands, including Bitmain. Let's say if the Antminer launches a miner at 10,000 US dollars, when it's resold to international customers, it could become 15,000 US dollars or 20,000 US dollars. It's all possible because this is no longer a market for the hardware. It's literally a crypto market. It looks like you're trading hardware, but actually you're trading Bitcoin because the Bitcoin value changes over time. So you may ask me, how will we buy the miners? Let me tell you how it works. First thing that we need to think about, customs clearance, okay? Is it legal for you guys to import miners? If it's not to mine the cryptos, maybe is a bad idea. If you want to get these miners, you have to check in your country, is it okay for you guys to import miners? Do you have somebody that can clear the customs for you? If you don't have those customs clearance in position, it may be a problem. You definitely have to consider that and study that carefully. And sometimes the miner resellers, they have their own shipping methods because they work with a lot of freight forwarders. Some of those freight forwarders may help you to clear the customs in your countries. And then it comes to buying the miners. Then you ask about the price, and you ask about the availability, about the stock, and you ask about how fast the miners you want, how fast their miners can be ready. You pay different prices based on how fast you can get the miners. Let's say there is some miners that's going to be available in 3 months. Of course you pay less price for a miner that's going to be ready 3 months later than a miner that is ready today or tomorrow. You can do all kinds of payment methods, including bank transfer, PayPal, or if you have somebody in China that can pay for you in Chinese dollars, it's also fine. However, you always have to keep in mind that we have to talk about the miner prices based on a different time points. So the best way to secure a price and to secure a workable stock of the miners is to transfer USDT. It is like the crypto version of US dollars. So the US dollar value is very stable, right? The Bitcoin value is not stable. So the supplier may quote you a price based on USDT or we can say US dollars, and you can make the transfer within just a few minutes. So within 3 minutes, 5 minutes, the distributor, they will receive the money so they can confirm the order. They will request some sort of deposit, maybe 50% or 30% or 60% or 100%, depending on how badly you need the miners. Let's say if you need the existing stock, if you want the miners to be ready just like today, ASAP, of course you have to pay higher. Maybe they will request you pay 100%. Let me show you what the distributor warehouse looks like. They have everything. They have the place to receive the miners. They also have the place to check the miners, to repair the miners even. Because they can buy some second-hand miners all from time to time, because some customers, they need those second-hand miners. They need to do a lot of testing on both new miners and the old miners. Okay, without any further ado, let me show you right now. Alright, so here is the entrance of the warehouse. I think they received 2 miners. On the left, you can see a lot of like rubbish cartons and also some used miners. These look like new miners. Over here you can see that the tape is marked with Bitmain. It has a DHL label there, so it may have the some buyers information over there. I'm not going to film that because that could violate the resellers business information, right? The Bitmain miners is manufactured by a company called Shenzhen Centric Cloud Core Technologies Limited. Here are supposed to be the new miners. So you can see over here is a GPU miner. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has 8 cards. The owner also told me they sell some graphics cards. The people have left right now. A few minutes ago, there are more people over here. What I know is that they need to test the miners, whether it's brand new miners or if it's second-hand miners. So this is a lot of miners. When they're sending these miners, they need to pack them really well. Basically, they need to put these miners, stack them together onto a tray like this. And also, they need to apply this kind of tape to make it more solid. I know it looks like a mess, but this is the reality of how they're doing this big business. Here is I think it shows a serial number for the miners. And here, the owner told me these are the used miners. They are testing these used miners right now. It's half an hour earlier. There's somebody sitting over here checking the computer because they have some programs over here to run to test these miners. So if you want to buy miners from China, make sure you specify you want brand new miners or second-hand miners. The second-hand miners, of course, are cheaper. So these are definitely the used miners. And over here, the owner told me this is for the repairing of the miner. It's supposed to be the boards for the miner, right? Over here, the owner earlier told me these are the new miners, but still they need to test these. It's a little bit noisy over here. And they also have a big fan over there to keep this place cool. And this is What's miner. This will also look like used. All these are the shipments that they're going to send out. So this red label over here basically means they're directly working with DHL to send out these miners, because DHL they require all the shipments to be declared to the customs. The red labels over here basically says the customs will be declared through an agent. Bitmain miner, Antminer. This is Hornbill H8 miner. And miner, I think earlier I also saw the Panda miner. I'm sorry, this looks very boring because we don't see a lot of stuff. We only see these boxes. Hornbill H8 miner. Okay. The people have left, I think, for dinner already. Okay, this is pretty much it, because honestly we don't really have a lot to see, but at least we know that they're really doing the business. They really have those miners, whether new or used, right? I'm a product sourcing agent based in Shenzhen, China. I can easily come to this place within 1 hour. I can travel to this place. If you want to do business with me, feel free to contact me. I have a business website. It's called www.bizshenzhen.com. My name is Charlie Ling. I'm really nice to know you. I'm eager to do business with you, or just to make friends with you, okay? I'd love to see you comment on my video. If you need any help from me regarding sourcing from China, feel free to reach out to me. I also have a personal YouTube channel. It's with my name. It's Charlie Ling. That one has more subscribers, of course, because I have just started this business channel. What I'm thinking is that I can do more documentaries on the Chinese manufacturers. Although this one is not really a manufacturer, because those Bitmain miners, they're really difficult to make. It's not like it's some sort of equipment that can be mass produced by anyone else. It is specifically owned by the Bitmain and owned by the other brands. No, this is like Apple. Nobody else can make Apple computers or Apple iPhones. I hope you enjoyed the video. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you.